Hello and welcome to yoga with me, Brittany.
And me, Robin.
Yay. If you're going to be joining us with the playlist, June 21 Transformation, let's hit play on the first song in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, and like the playlist says, transformation is really the word of the entire month. And we're going to get started seated on a block. So this one will gear towards shoulders, neck, heart opening. So allow yourself to get comfortable for your hips. If that means crossing your legs like we are, you could also sit with your shins down, knees forward. Allow yourself to rock forward and back on your pelvis. Feel your spine pull really long all the way through the top of your head. You can let your eyelids shut down. Take that gaze inward toward yourself, towards maybe more your third eye. See what thoughts are already starting to arise. Notice what keeps nagging at the forefront of your mind, your thoughts. And start to separate yourself from those. Learning to become more of the watcher, the observer. So that you don't have to identify with your thoughts, because you aren't your thoughts. Maybe you take your awareness a little deeper down around your jaw. Start to slacken around your ears, your throat. Notice if your shoulders are perked up and you're carrying them a little high. Can you begin to soften around the tops of your shoulders and the back of your neck? And feel your heart lift forward to where your spine feels neutral, not collapse back so much, or even not super extended forward so much, somewhere right in the middle. And while you're taking your awareness down towards your heart, think about your lungs. Breathe into the lowest parts of your lungs. Open your mouth, breathe it out. Again, inhale, 3D open breath. Exhale, soften your shoulders a little more. One more time, breathe in front to back, side to side, bottom to top. Open mouth, exhale. Really squeeze that last bit of air out down below your belly button. Now breathe in and out of your nose. 5 counts in, 5 counts out. Let your brain, your mind, your body, your breath settle here into the present. Is there a feeling in your being that you're very aware of? Like, for instance, I feel a slight pull around my left neck and a little pang of hunger in my stomach. Just practice finding some awareness for your being here. Once you acknowledge it, you can breathe it away, knowing that you'll always be able to address these things later, even the to-do list that is still running around in your mind. You can relax your hands down by your sides. Take a breath in and stretch your arms all the way out to the side. Stretch them up overhead. Exhale, hands in together. Hold them in at your heart. And reverse it out. Inhale, stretch your hands to the sky. Get long in your waist. Exhale, separate the hands. Really move them apart from each other until they come to the floor. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands in. Keep your hands in prayer and let your wrists come down, elbows out, fingers together. Notice if you feel a stretch in your wrists at all. You can allow the chin to fold down and in and start to work into the back of your neck, rolling your head from side to side. Remembering that if you work with your hands throughout the day, or you're at your computer, typing on your phone, giving your hands some love is essential. And bring your head back to the middle, lift your head up over your shoulders, breathe in, take your hands up to the sky again. Exhale, separate them down and out. Let's bring the wrists, the back of the wrists and the hands together. Fingers are going to stay long for this one. And you want them pretty even as best as you can. If you need to start with your hands further down, that's fine. And then start to bring the wrists up closer to your chin. Let the elbows drop down without letting the tops of your hands separate. You should feel that also in your wrist. And again, you can go, instead of rolling forward to the side, you can go evenly from right to left. Maybe taking a few breaths in one spot. And then going over to the other side. Keep relaxing your shoulders down. You don't want them to perk back up again. Bring your head back to the center. You can release that whole circle out the wrists and the hands. Now we're going to add on the elbows. So taking your fingertips down, let's spin them out and then to face you. If you need to shift off your block a little bit, you can. Let's straighten out the elbows all the way. Again, relax the shoulder blades down your back and just lean back until you feel your forearms. You can round into your spine, hug your chin in towards your chest, even pull your tailbone up underneath you. I like to sway side to side. Take one more breath. Stack your spine all the way back up. Relax your hands by your sides. Take a breath in. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and relax them down your back. And sweep your right arm across your body. Hook your left arm underneath. So you can stay right here with just this gentle back of the shoulder stretch, or if you want to intertwine your arms and take an eagle bind, you can go back of the hands together again, or you can go palms together. And then try lifting up your elbows. You can even lift up your shape. Extend your spine, taking a breath in. Exhale, and if you have the bind here, send your prayer more forward. You'll feel that on your right arm, back of the right shoulder. One more breath. Inhale and release your arms. Take them all the way to the sky. Feel that length in your waist again. Exhale, switch sides. We'll go left arm across your body. Hook the right arm underneath. You can just hold right there, feeling out your shoulder. Drop that shoulder down a bit. Or try taking the bind. Eagle arms. Take a breath in. Lift your elbows off your chest. Exhale, send your prayer forward, away from your face. And feel that stretch on the back of your left shoulder. Last full breath here. And breathe in, release your arms up to the sky. Exhale and pull your elbows out wide. Break free in the front of your chest. Keep your palms facing forward. Notice that stretch along your pecs. Then you can relax your arms back down behind you. Shift your legs forward so your legs go straight. And again, work your way up so that you're on top of your sits bones. If you have to scooch the flesh out underneath you, all good. You can give your legs or ankles a roll around and stack yourself up tall. Pull your toes up towards your face and squeeze your quads. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, take a long dive forward. Keep your sit bones reaching back for the back end of your mat. Hold on to whatever you can grab. If it's your ankles today or even just around your knees, you can still use gravity to help you breathe into the back body. Find more space there. And if you're having this neck, head tension, know that the entire back body is connected. So it is important to keep stretching your feet, your hamstrings when you have upper neck, shoulder tension. Remember, when you're pulling yourself, even here, you're not pulling with your shoulders up by your ears. You're anchoring your shoulder blades down your back. Thinking more about getting your heart forward versus a rounding in your spine. Try relaxing your head all the way down though for this last few. Take a breath in, climb back up, stacking your spine, grab your right knee with you and plant your foot down. You can keep your right hand holding onto that second block. Oh, thank you. If the ground feels far away from you, you sit up really tall. Get your chest closer to your knee rather than leaning back and away. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale and twist over to the right. You can put your forearm in front of your thigh and your hand again will be back behind you, touching the block to bring the ground closer to you. So just from a side view, like this. Take an inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist more completely to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Last one. Now breathe in and unwind, coming back to the center. Let's just switch out the legs. Switch that block over to behind you on the left. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, twist to your left. Breathe in, crown lifts. Exhale, push into your arms. Squeeze your right quad and kick out through that right foot. And inhale and come back to the center. You can just relax the arms. You're gonna shift both legs in now. And I want both heels in, like you're gonna do a squat. Knees are wide, but lean back slightly. I'll kind of give you a secondary view. You're gonna take your wrists or your hands on your low back, both sides. You're gonna go one at a time, reaching your elbows for the inside of your thighs. And then you can lean forward. This is a big old stretch on your rotator cuff. So if that doesn't feel too super comfortable, you can do one elbow at a time, take 3 breaths. It's like you're making some chicken wings. Even yourself out for the last couple breaths. Notice your low belly. Can you connect to that? You can just let your hands slip around to the front. You can plant the palms down. Take a breath and roll your shoulder blades back. And you can shift forward. Come onto all fours. Taking your blocks up to the top. Nice. Okay, knees under the hips. Shoulders over your wrists. Take a breath in. Let's find an easy cow pose, arching in the spine, breaking open in the throat. Jut your jaw forward. Just stretch out all underneath. Breathe in one more time. Good. Exhale and round into your back. Curl your chin in. Tailbone down. Then move with it. Inhale, find that arch. Pull your shoulder blades down. Lift up your jaw. Exhale and pull yourself up. Rounding your back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, big rounding. Include your low back, include your neck. Breathe in, arch. Push down firmly into your hands. And exhale, big rounding. Nice. Inhale and come back to neutral. You're going to keep your left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Let's again circle out the wrists and notice this whole entire front line of your body from your left wrist to your right fingertips. You can even sway your right hip over to feel this stretch in your waist. If it feels good, you can look up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And exhale, weave yourself down into this twist. Back of the right shoulder down. You can stay with the left arm pushing right by your face. You can take it up overhead, or if you want to play with that same kind of position with your shoulder before, bring your hand behind your back. You can even start to reach your hand up your spine instead of just around for your hip. If you want to play with some balance or challenge yourself here, I might need some more space, but you could always try kicking out your left leg to the side. The trick is not to tumble over and roll over. Keep your left heel glued in. One more breath here. Bring your left hand back down by your face. Draw your left knee in if it's out. Inhale, reach your right arm for the sky. Exhale and plant the hand down. Switching it out. Inhale, left arm reaches. Let your hips sway over. Feel that expansiveness all the way through your wrist to your fingers, rolling it out. Checking in with the body sensations. Take one more breath in. Exhale, come on down to your shoulder. So actively pushing down with the right arm and with the left if you need. Stay right there or reach long like Robin, or take your right hand up your back. You could try straightening out the right leg to the side. Five counts in, 5 counts out. You can do it in and out of your nose. Let's try one more. Cool. Bring your right hand down, right knee in if it's out. Push down, inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale and plant your hands down. Okay, you're gonna either tuck your toes if you've been wearing shoes all day and come up to a sit, or if you haven't, you can sit on top of your feet, just flat, okay? Now, being really gentle here with the head and neck, you're gonna add a little bit of overpressure for yourself. Take your chin down towards your chest. I want you to keep the rest of your back aligned first in neutral. So from the side view, here's a neutral spine with a low back curve. Upper back is in a little convex shape. So we're gonna tilt the chin in and apply slight overpressure with your hands. And just be really gentle here, breathing until you feel that sensation of stretch in and around your neck. Maybe it travels down your back, totally normal. A lot of muscles connect from the base of your skull all along your spine. And then see what it feels like to drop in a little deeper with overpressure into more what we call spinal flexion. So going back to like a cat shape. Keep tucking, keep rounding. See if you can hollow out the front of your body. Take one more. And breathe in, lift that pressure off. Stack up your spine. Let's roll the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down. Good. You can even move your back with it, right? So when you roll the shoulders, your spine can move with you and it gets a fuller range of motion. Even if your elbows start to flap, I feel like, this is basically what birds do all the time. Like they're constantly moving their wings so they can transform from being on the ground on their feet to huge motions of flight. Okay, so imagine you are a bird and you're just flapping. And if I'm a bird, you're a bird. Yeah. Okay, let's come back onto all fours. Tuck your toes under if they're not tucked yet already. Lift up your knees and just walk your feet towards your hands. Stack up your blocks. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Hang out here for those hamstrings again. Maybe you pedal out one knee at a time. Let the hip drop and feel into the outer edges of your hips. Relax your crown down. Last breath here. And with some soft knees, curl yourself up to stand. Take a step back. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands into your heart. And finding your tall alignment all the way from your feet through your legs. Notice if your hips are shifted forward over your toes or you're swung back a little bit. Can you get yourself over this ankle line? Keep your shoulders in alignment with your hips. Let's relax the palms down and take a breath in. Reach your palms up towards shoulder height. Breathe out and take yourself down into a mini squat. So it doesn't have to be huge. And now sweep the arms back like you're flying. Okay, try pedaling up one heel and then the other. Noticing your low back and your belly. And you keep your low back long and front body engaged. And notice if your shoulders are coming forward, can you sit them back? Keep reaching out through your fingertips. Sit down a little bit deeper into your glutes. Inhale, fly up to stand. Exhale, keep your tailbone down as you pull your elbows wide again. And inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, flow back into your chair. Arms will swing back for airplane arms. And inhale, let's climb up to stand. Push through your feet. Exhale, elbows wide, tailbone down, heart lifts, maybe you lean back just a touch. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, sit low, sit back. Laboring on. Inhale, maybe you lift both heels, find some balance. Exhale, come down on your heels. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, elbows wide, heart lifts. Find a little back bend. Good, breathe in. One more time to play with that. Exhale, sink back into your chair. Pull your belly in. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, try and stand strong through the feet. Exhale, pull your elbows wide. Now relax the arms down. See if you can grip with your palms touching, interlaced fingers. Keep pulling your shoulder blades back. Keep lifting your heart, chin off your chest as you breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, fold yourself all the way down. Keep the grip, letting your head work away from your knuckles. Keep lifting your shoulder heads away from the ground. And take your time, bend into your right knee. You're gonna let your hands tick-tock over to the right. And if you can look over to the left, maybe you'll feel some sensation on the front of your left shoulder, your outer left leg. And inhale back to center. Exhale, switch it out. Left knee bends, hands tick over to the left, twisting into your spine again, looking over to the right. Stay centered in your feet, you've got it. And breathe in, come back to the middle. Exhale, relax your hands down. Shake it all out. Let your arms be noodles. You can even just sway your body from side to side. Just being mindful of your head and any pressure you might feel there. Grab your blocks. You're going to stack them up to the highest height. Okay, bend into your knees. Slowly roll yourself up to stand. Ooh. Hands can relax forward. Close your eyes if that feels safe for you, or you can keep your focus down about 3 to 4 feet in front of you on one little spot. Make sure it's a good spot, okay? Then bring your legs close together, big toes touching. You can keep a little bit of light and openness on your heels. Take another breath in and breathe out. Good. Inhale and reach both arms high to the sky. Exhale, place the right arm underneath the left. You're going to come back to those eagle arms. Okay. Inhale, I'm going to show you from the side. Lift your elbows off your chest. Exhale, sit down into your chair again. And then you can play level, pick a level, right? Sitting down low in the chair. You could also lift the right heel and play with bouncing there. You could play with leaving the right toes on top of the blocks, or find a full cross with toes touched down. Or, there's so many options here. Lift your foot up, or find a full tuck of the toes behind your left calf. And then try stacking your shoulders again over your hips. Sink in deeper vertically. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your arms together like you're actually trying to pull them apart. Anchor through that left foot. You've got it. One more. Inhale, release it all. Both feet down, reach up. Exhale, let's switch sides right away. Left arm underneath the right. Inhale, elbows off your chest. Exhale, bend into both knees, settle in. Pick your poison. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale to cross it, however you want. Breathe in to stack yourself back up again, shoulders over your hips. Notice if your elbows, can't see your elbows in alignment with your knees are going over to the right. Pull with pulling the left hip back to your left. You always come back. Little eagle. And inhale and unwind, take it up to the sky. Exhale, let's jump it out. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms, just because it feels good. Okay, you can run it out if that feels good. I don't know why that came to me. Okay, or a little flip like that. Okay, stand up tall in your feet. Yeah, I saw my mom do this. Okay. Check in with your heart rate. Can you feel it going after balancing? And squeezing everything towards your center. Find your Tadasana again, your alignment, right, from your feet all the way up through your crown. Just notice what you feel. And if your heart does feel like it's racing, the slower you take your breath in and out, the lower your heart rate will go. That's why deep breaths are so great. We're gonna try one more fun balance challenge just because, I don't know, I like that. I think we all need it. I'm gonna move the blocks out of the way so you can see. Okay, so standing feet together is pretty hard as it is. And standing in a straight line is also fairly hard. So try taking your right foot in front of your left. And if you need to be close to a wall or a countertop, feel free to move there. Okay. This is where the fun comes in. Bring your arms all the way out. Okay. So we'll go right arm up, left arm behind. See if we can make a little grip. Whatever you can hold on to here. Let's lean your head back. So you're super, super narrow right now, right? From feet all the way to your right elbow. You can try staying here. You can try gazing at that one spot, right? Or you can close your eyes down and take your awareness to those ankle muscles or tendons that are flipping on to keep you upright. Keep your tailbone down, reaching your crown up towards the sky. Notice your breath pattern. Then you can open your eyes, relax your grip, relax your arms. That's a big shoulder stretch. And then we can just switch it out. Right leg behind the left. Woo! Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna go left arm up overhead, bend at your elbow like you're trying to pat your own back. Right arm's gonna come up and underneath, which I think if you are right-handed, for the most part, this one is usually tighter for a lot of people. It's tighter for me because I think I stabilize mostly on my right, so it's really strong. But again, play with closing your eyes, staying really rooted through your feet, all four corners. Left elbow points up as best as you can with your head leaning back into your left forearm. Notice the breath. Open up your eyes, relax the arms. Woo. And then I want you to, we call this like, I don't know, like squid arms, you know, or octopus arms. Just like let them kind of swap around. For some reason, that shape, the vibration, usually travels faster to your brain than any kind of lingering pain or twinges. So if you need to literally shake it out or dump it out again, that can feel good. Okay, come back up to the top of your mat. You're at the back. Inhale, scoop the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, find your long spine. Exhale, fold it down. Let's bend to the knees. Can you find a seat? Any way you can. Okay, let's keep the soles of the feet together. And sit up tall, breathing in to the inner thighs. Breathe out, lean forward. You can use your elbows to push your shins down. If your arms are short like mine, the blocks are awesome to add length. So then notice how my shoulders drop away and I can maintain the length that I've just created, all the mobility. Remember, you're pushing into your edge, not forcing your body into a place it doesn't want to be yet. Take one more. Inhale, ride your spine up long. Take the blocks away. Hands will go back behind you. Plant your feet down. Let your knees windshield wiper in and out. Then you got to move the energy somehow. Okay. And then let's keep the right foot down. Cross the left ankle on top. I'll give you a couple of options here. Your knee will go away from your face and your left toes will pull up. The more you walk yourself, your chest closer to your shin, the more you'll feel on your left butt. If this doesn't feel like enough or it feels like too much activation for your shoulders, you can heel toe that right shin down and let your legs land forward while you sit up. Then you can crawl your way in to your fire log pose or double pigeon. I want you to take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, guide yourself up. If you're like me, go ahead and lean back and just stamp that foot down. Let's let the entire leg shape come down. So you're getting a little bit of overpressure like you did for your neck, but for your hip, do you feel it at all? No. Oh, but you did. Yeah, you can try leaning back a little bit. Depending on your hip flexibility, Robin's pretty flexible on the internal rotation, but otherwise you might feel it along that deep, it's like a deep C sensation right here. If you like lift your hip like a C, it's deep in there. Last breath. Good. If you're down on your forearms, go ahead and push yourself up. Let's lift the legs back into center, uncross the left ankle. Let's try it right side. Get acquainted with this shape again. Anchoring in, pulling the toes up, lifting your heart. See if this is where you need to be, or if you want to heel toe your left foot over. You'll stack your shins. So if you look down, right, like your legs are fire logs, one on top of the other. You can crawl yourself forward. And breathe in and come up. If you're like me. And then take your legs back to that same shape with the left foot grounded. But let the entire leg crossing go over to the right. So you'll feel this stretch in your left hip if you think about pulling back on your pelvis and then down and away with your thigh. You can keep the shin entirely angled and then just work on leaning back, noticing the shape of your shoulders and where they are. You get 2 more breaths. And use your core, lift your legs back to the center. And you can uncross the right leg, followed by the left. You're going to take your 2 blocks and set yourself up for an Egyptian pillow at the back of your mat. So first block will be in between your shoulder blades. Second will be for your head. This is more of a restorative heart opener, chest opener. So you'll lean yourself back. You just don't want it to be at your low back. And play with the height that's right for your head. Let your arms
Get spacious out at the sides and do what feels good for your legs. Go straight like Robin or stay bent like me. You could walk the feet out and keep the knees knocked in. That'll help you feel more like a tripod, more grounded. And just let yourself melt over that first block, over your shoulder blades or in between your shoulder blades. And let your head get heavy. And all I want you to work on is keeping your arms stretched out to where you feel the sensation either across your forearms, elbows, or biceps, or the front of your chest. And then start relaxing at the elbows. Let your forearms get heavy. And even if they slide in towards your side a bit, that's okay. If you have any kind of cage around your heart for whatever reason, even emotionally or energetically, let this be a symbol, an expression of being open, being vulnerable, and leading with love rather than with fear. Take 3 more breaths. If your legs are straight, begin to bend your knees. You're going to roll over off the blocks onto one side. So that literally looks like that. You can manage not having to get up. That's kind of nice. And then go ahead and roll all the way down onto your spine, nice and flat for your final resting pose. And if you need a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, or even at your low hips, you can do that to really ground back into your being. Take a breath in, full breath out. Find some rest here to complete this practice. Let your breath go smooth and normal, your normal rate. Take at least 10 full rounds of breath in total, being here on your back. You could always stay a bit longer. Let my words wash over you. If you're ready, deepen the inhale. Let go of the exhale. Even if it helps to keep your eyes closed, you can do that and start moving the body slowly to bring yourself even more back to this present moment. Give yourself a stretch of full body reach, up and overhead with the arms, long through the toes. You can breathe out, roll over onto one side with your knees bent. Take a pause on your side and think of one thing you're grateful for from today. Very specific. And breathe in that gratitude. Let it fill your shape. And take it with you as you come up into a seat. Bring your hands to your heart, connecting back to this space. Keep lifting your heart forward, right? And we'll close with one more breath. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Thank you so much for showing up. From our hearts to yours. Namaste.